Yay! So I don't know, some like, inspiration, as you know me, very spontaneous and everything. I just want to welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. So we're going to talk about healing and transformation. So that's what we're going to talk about. So I'm Keli. If you know, I'm Keli, an intuitive healer and emotional freedom coach. And I do all sorts of things. And I'm crazy. And I love all this creativity. So Bonnie, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. Yes. Thank you, Keli. So I'm Bonnie McCoy, and I live in Alaska. I'm from the desert, from Arizona. I'm in school for my Jay Shetty coaching certification to be an abundant life coach. So I'm very excited to be on this journey with Keli to heal my heart. I mean, you'll see if you stay tuned. It's been transformative. So, and it lends perfectly to following my dreams, my purpose.
Wow, that's amazing. You know what? I think first time I heard your niche. You say abundance coach.
Yeah.
That's I love that. Attract everything. And so amazing. Thank you so much. Great. So let's get in. So I want to ask you first, why were you attracted to the word healing?
Well, I'm always attracted to personal growth. That's just always been where I've followed in life. It's probably for that abundant life that I'm after. If unhealed lends a lot of resistance to life, and it's not where I want to play. I just want to be open, and I want to accept circumstances so that I can, thrive. Just, yeah.
Wow. Do you know, I think since I have known you, like you are really aware. And you said that since you were a child, you want to like improve. No, sorry. What did you say? You said you want to grow.
Personal growth.
Personal growth, you said, right? So did you have like the moment or some event that you really felt like this is very important for you? Personal growth.
It's a good question, Keli. I can't think of any like event, I guess. I think it's just a combination between how I was raised. Like I was raised to keep faith, and to just be super kind, and to be very open-minded. So I think all of that lends to this way of being. I don't know. Yeah, as far as I can recall, I've been aware and following kind of the beat of my own drum, and which is very personal. And yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. While you were answering this question, like something came to my mind was I think around 2020, I heard one person, very spiritual person, told me that from now on, the world is going to be divided into. The one group of people are so aware and so like self-realized that they want to even go further. They want to go higher, frequency. But the half of them are just remain here or just going down to like a self-destruction. And so I can see that, like not everybody wants like grow, right? Like for example, I'm like say, oh, I have this offer, this, and some people really want to do it, some people are not. So like that's really clearly I can see the division in the world right now, like very rapidly like ascending the consciousness. So it's actually up to you. You want to go higher or you want to go down, right? It's totally up to you and your accountability. What do you think about that?
I mean, I definitely think everyone in their own time. I mean, whatever circumstances have helped me in life, having the great fortune of having my great grandparents be around. So, bringing a wealth of wisdom and lifetimes of knowledge from such a young age probably has helped me. Certainly has helped me to my state of awareness from a child. So everyone in their own time. I mean, it's certainly a non-judgmental thing, obviously. We can always see it around us, like, oh wow, we see potential everywhere because we're so into our own potential. So that's one of the things that I've just had to accept also, is that we're all growing at our own pace. And this is just my pace. Just full, forward movement.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
I'm stuck too, obviously, it's constantly, we're humans. So. But the drive is there for me for personal growth. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yes, like we can take our own pace. That's the so amazing things about growth, right? Yeah, thank you so much. I just want to ask you said that you are studying at the JCT's coaching certificate school, and did you have some like insight once you started like this course? What was like the biggest like insight, the biggest thing shift that you had?
When I started this coaching school?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, coaching so far, what I'm learning, it's not really what I thought it was. I guess that was sort of a surprise. I didn't, I wasn't really sure what to expect, I guess. I knew that kind of, and also it did sort of align with my own personal mantra of like, hey, we have everything we need, within us, because I have found the practice of meditation in life, fortunately. For me, I sit in meditation and I have all my answers. I could feel them, I could see them. It's like there's only the truth and it's within me, so I understand that we each have the power to change our mind or change our lives, and we have the answers within us, right? So that's kind of the like philosophy behind the JCD coaching. So I'm not sure if that answers your question or not.
No, that's all good. Yes. No, thank you very much for that, because I am like an honest coach. I like to have like honest conversation, like for example, like when we're gonna on the live, so we have to do everything perfect, or you have to say something like a script, right? I don't believe in that, because like you said, right? Everybody knows what's your truth, right? You're right. It's inside of you. And not only that, because I also believe the universe or God, higher self is always working with us, So whatever we got good ideas, that's amazing. But if you connect, you're open to that, all the possibility, like you're saying about, all the energy that you accept help also, then actually you can more accelerate your growth or whatever you want, isn't it? Your abundance, right? You're talking about your abundance. So I think it's very beautiful. So I really like that, whatever I'm on like this, in front of people, I want to be as honestly as possible, authentic as possible. But like I said, I'm working on it, I don't say I'm completely honest, but I'm trying to be like that, right? So, I mean, everything you say is just perfect and beautiful, So that's what I feel, 100%.
I was gonna say, and I really do super appreciate that about you. It's like you can, that's the beauty of life, just being able to be open and change your mind in an instant and have it be accepted fully, because it's yourself showing up fully. So who are you to redirect? I mean, that would just be, falsely led. So I just love you.
Oh, I love you too. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. I mean, honestly, I find first time I saw you, I said, oh my gosh, she's like a dream person for me, because she said, let's go, and you hop on like today as well. Yesterday, I said, actually, yesterday I was just messaging Bonnie, do you want to come on the Instagram live? And she said, yes, oh my God, she's amazing. So you see, like that kind of people that I want, because that's the thing, when you become really authentic yourself, then you attract those people, like the same kind of energy people. So you don't need to really struggle in a relationship so much, so amazing. And the one thing that this healing really did for me, and also I saw a lot of clients and people witnessing that they did a lot of healing and the transformation, is that they're very open. They understand that they are the good thing, but also something that they're working on. They're very honest about it, nothing to hide. So that's why they can be very honest with themselves and who they are. So that's the purpose of me. I'm doing this, my coaching and my healing, because when you really heal yourself, and then you become who you really are and shine your color. That's that really I want to see. And I witnessing, a lot of clients doing that, my friends doing that, I myself as well. So that's why I will just take you here. And so let's ask, what's the biggest transformation you had in, let's say, last couple of months?
Biggest transformation? Well, I'm really embodying this title, Bonnie Brave. So it's funny because I've always felt rather brave and throughout life, confident, brave, like kind of risk-taking, adventurous, spontaneous. These are things that feel normal, but you look around and it's like, oh, not everyone can just make a decision and do it for their own desire to do it, stuff like that. So I've always been rather brave, but I recently met an extended family I didn't know I had. And he's an uncle, and his dad was passing away. So that'd be my grandpa. I had never met my grandpa before. And he was passing away. So he sent me a little video when he went to visit him in the hospital. My uncle did. And in the video, he tells my grandpa, like, hey, like, do you remember little Bonnie Brave? I just never heard that term before used for me. And I really hung on to it. I was like, wow, did they call me Bonnie Brave? Like, is that, I've just always just been so such a rad kid or what, So, and then when you and I were in coaching, I have up on my wall a big chalk art that says, show me how big your brave is. And it's been there for years. So, little things I try and surround myself with to help build me up. And then when I came into Heal Your Heart, it helped like that with that kid that bubbled up for me. I was ready to embody that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready to be Bonnie Brave. This is who I've always been. And here I am. And, I joined the Jay Shetty School earlier this year. And I really had wanted to focus on it more than I was able with my full-time corporate career, but still dealing with kind of like a limited, like a scarcity mindset or something, right? Where it's like, oh, well, and how dare I think I could just leave a job without having something lined up, or, to go after my purpose, or to even dare to dream, or, it was only this year that the wall cleared from my mind and heart and soul that life purpose is it. Before that, I didn't even see it. I didn't even accept to know what my skills and my gifts are, which is so funny. But then it was like a big aha. So I guess to answer your question now, the biggest transformation, all these things leading up, but I left my corporate job, and I gave them ample notice, and it just feels so natural. Like, it's the weirdest feeling. It's like I've done this before, And it's like there's no like anxieties around it or anything. It just feels like a normal day. Like obviously I'm not working there. It was not meant for me. It was only constant struggle. It was stress, body stress for like 5 years. And I didn't. And I finally allowed and accepted that I can let that go. And now I'm leaning into being an abundant life coach. So yay.
Yay! It's so amazing. That's massive, isn't it? Like I heard people, okay, they quit their job because they have something else. So, they line up, but like you said, but your case, and I 100% resonate with you because like you're really following your heart. You're really following like your intuition, right? And you tap into your Bonnie Brave, right? That's the term already existed before, right? And that's so amazing. Like, okay, you have to be like ready to like transform, right? Like, people just come to me like a coach, like, oh, you can help me to do things, right? But actually, as you also learning now, that doesn't work. Coach doesn't work like that. First, you have to decide that you want to change, right?
Yeah.
You really want to change. Why? Because you've been suffering or something, or you have some goal. So I'm very glad because you said you are ready. And yes, I 100% agree with you. You are ready. First time we met, you are ready, right? And even you didn't know in the future what's going to happen, everything, but like you trusted yourself, right? And you are worthy of investing in yourself. Am I right? Your time, your money, and because you have to work. And that's what I'm saying. People say like, oh, coach, help me. My life is miserable. Are you ready to work? So you the one have to actually transform your life, right? Like you said, JCT. Everybody have all the answers inside. Yes. But so the coach is helping you to discover and work through and go together. Yes. So yeah, exactly. So
difficult to remember who we are, right? Like you said, it's always been within me. I just, am finally ready to accept me, her,
Yes.
And I think in general, actually, my best friend reflected to me one time we were hanging out. She was like, if I had to describe you with one word, I would say ready. That's awesome.
That's massive. Yeah.
You show up in your personal life as like, I guess ready. That's try and stay open.
That's massive compliment, right? That's the biggest compliment that everyone can have. Like, oh, you are ready, right? Especially now, this world, everything changing all that time. So you are ready. So you are ahead of us, right? Isn't it? Because
there's always different opportunities, right? We're bombarded with opportunities, beautiful opportunities, I can't get them all. It's also knowing like what you're capable of, what you're ready for. It's super important. And it is just trusting yourself, and it is just valuing that you're ready for the next step, right? I'm not sure that I've done a program I'd have to like really, but I don't feel like I've started some kind of program out of feeling like I come from a struggling point necessarily, but certainly always ready to shift, and not even shift up, shift sideways, but to shift, to grow in some way. I've felt the energetic, it's like, okay, it's time to move. And just honoring that. And just honoring that is just life changing.
Yeah. I can hear, yes, you are Bonnie Brave. Because like so strong, because that's what I'm saying, everybody actually scared of changes. Honestly, most of us, and especially like massive changes, like what you've done in last few months or this year, you decided to do all these things and become a coach, and you're taking courses, and you really want to really go into your heart, and then, the big operation, you are doing it by yourself, Yes. Like, ooh, But again, I just wanted to tell you everybody like, oh, so scary to do healing, because I have to go through like a depression and all these things. So, okay, it's okay. Wait, hold up. So for me, that's why I comes in, right? I don't believe like hard work things, like too much effort. I don't believe in that, honestly. Like also this is like my personality, and also I'm lazy. Okay. So I like working too hard, like sweating, and this is not my thing. Okay. Why? Like I said in the beginning, because we are souls, because I completely believe we are spiritual beings. And we have a universe, God, higher beings, whatever you call it. We're always connected. We have always this protection, and the pure love is always like showering us all the time. But we don't see it sometimes, right? So for me, what I'm doing here, offering, is that like, okay, I do my part, and the client can do your part, right? Because that's your responsibility. But actually, we are not only two of us, and the universe is there. That's the most powerful, energy is there. So we just combine everything. So just the most important thing, be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself, who you are, where you are, what do you want, right? And work with smile, work with happiness. Just tap into the higher energy. Don't go to like a depressing, like, oh, I'm struggling this energy. No, I'm sorry. If you're those person, like, I'm not for you. I'm not for you. Or like, Bonnie as well, your abundance, right? You understand the energy.
Yeah.
So you don't want this like a lower energy. Sorry, but we don't want that. Yeah. Hi, Dee. Thank you for coming. So, I just wanted to shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so grateful. Sorry, I didn't want to cut these things, but I'm really grateful for you, everybody being here. Thank you so much. Or replay or anything. Okay, get back. So, so for me, I really believe that, and I'm doing that this life, I'm the proof of that. And I can see the client also doing that. Nobody's crying. Except for like a crying for joy. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, I keep these things.
For deeper connecting with self and universe and connectedness, and yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing. So yes, I mean, thank you very much for being here, and amazing. And also care for often. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Okay, so the lastly, I think we're gonna conclude soon. So I want Bonnie to say like one word to like what you've done, your work, and healing your heart and transforming yourself and where you are. And also inspiring others. If you come up with like one word to describe your journey.
Describe my journey. So is that what you're asking?
So far, yeah.
One word.
Yeah, I know. I'm pushing a little bit, stretching your brain.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with abundant. That's my new word.
That I wanted to hear. Like I couldn't think what I wanted. Okay. I know. You see, when we're together, we make always a miracle, like a magic thing is happening. Like, but like I feel like electric shock. Abundant. Exactly. So beautiful. Okay. Let me say my like a transformation things. If for me, one word for my transformation is love. 100%.
Yeah, you're wonderful at holding space. I mean, I really appreciate if we're not quite, if something's not quite landing, if something hasn't landed for me to access a part of me to open up, you will make sure that there's enough space to get there. So thank you.
Thank you. Even because I don't know what am I doing. I just trust everything, right? Right? Intuitive. That means intuitive. I don't use brain. That's for sure. Wow. Thank you so much. Amazing. And maybe one more thing. Maybe how was your experience of this super spontaneous live? Your first appearance. Put yourself out there already. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. I mean, obviously I'm ready for the live, I wouldn't joined really if I wasn't. So I stayed up all late last night realizing my niche, actually. So that's why I'm kind of like sitting on this fire right now. And so that's really, yeah, that's how I started this morning. So thank you. And when you asked me if I wanted to join, I don't think I'm of my own free will, but I want to say, I don't think I can say no to you, Kelly. I mean, I just know that it's of the greatest good. You know what I mean? I have that faith, and it's like without question.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like a coaching or like any relationship, right? The trust is the base of everything, and trust and the love. So I'm really have like this, connection that you trust me, I trust me, I do crazy things. Maybe you want to do something else, and I'm okay with that, right? It's like it's so amazing. That's why this magic comes now. That's why. Yeah, thank you so much for being brave, like, an abundance coach. Thank you so much. Brand new abundance coach here in Bonnie. So please, everybody here, please connect with her and follow her, because she's going to give you a lot of abundance to you and your life and your everything, okay? Like she's like also like very honest, because honesty is the most important thing, It's very important. Yeah, and connect with yourself. Really amazing. So, and lastly, I just want to also invite you that what I'm doing is, again, another crazy things. I always do crazy things, very spontaneous, so people can keep up with me, but that's okay. You take your pace, and the people can jump onto my bus and come on to my bus, okay? So, okay, what I did, July Love, this is a code. So I actually offer 90% of all my coaching package and healing and meditation, everything, 90% off. Can you see how crazy I am? Look, I know, why? Because some people does these things, the one of the courses, okay? But other courses, it's still like improper price and intact. So, they can keep going. But I was saying like, okay, 90% everything in this month, because I really felt like a pain, like you want to grow and I want to relieve a little bit, stress, and I want to give you this. So like, I was like, but, I was really happy. My heart was really happy, very genuine and everything. And people signed up. I'm really grateful for that. But then after that, I was feeling like, you know what? I think I should have like a deadline. So I did that. You remember you said to change your mind, because I'm so honest with myself. And I can't just say that feeling of like back of my mind, like, oh, I did these things, but actually I want to withdraw, I don't want to do whole month, like, for example. But then I said, no, I have to be honest with myself, show up as honest. So I said, you know what, I'm not vibing that anymore. So I will cut off this on this Sunday. So if you haven't really, reach out to me, and this is your chance also, that was like honoring again, right? You say honoring yourself. And I did that, and I feel so good. So like every day I'm feeling so amazing, because I don't know how you're feeling, like, but I'm, but yeah, this is important for me. And the other thing is, if you're in Mexico City, I have this meetup group. This is also healing, the Mexico City Healing Your Heart coaching group. And I'm going to do in person today, the Giri Cafe. I don't know if you know. I'm going to do 6 to 8. But I'm a bit annoyed with this meetup system. They're always wrong time or wrong date. So I'm just annoyed. But it's all okay. I'm just announcing here. So if you want to come around, go to my bio and click this link and then join everything. And if you can't do it, just come up, stand up. Okay. So we're going to do the meaningful connection through align yourself. So this is a very, very important thing. So yeah, I just want to say that. Also, if you like the podcast, I have podcasts, right? And actually what I'm doing, I'm not trying to put this episode to my next episode, no, my show, the next episode. Yeah. So maybe you will hear Bonnie's voice. Let's see. I don't know. This again, first things I'm trying to do. Yeah. So Keli's being you is actually, again, you really accept whole of yourself and become who you really are. And shine your color. Always this is my thing for me, because everybody is so beautiful and you can shine your own colors. Doesn't matter what the people say. It really doesn't matter, right? Because everybody is beautiful when you are really who you really are. So yeah, oh my God, many people are coming here. I'm so grateful for all of you here. Oh my God, I have to go back and everybody. So Murari is here, and John and Kushi, Samiyazaka, I'm sorry, Karunika, Nathan, KS321, and Lucky You, and Roger Nak, Ashishu Vaishaba, and eat, and yeah, this is D and Aishi Vaishnava. Thank you very much. Oh, amazing. And anybody else? Care for Orphans. That's a very nice name, by the way. The bank and Leah. Oh, as well. Gotama, thank you. And Shred White. Okay, and Gotama again, and 108 up. And Iconic. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, to be here. And yeah, I send you a lot of love and good energy, that may you align with yourself today and start living who you really are. And if you need any help or something that you are, but first of all, I want to ask you, are you ready? Okay. I accept only people who are ready. Okay. If you're ready, message me. I will help you. Okay. So I help you to help yourself. That's the most important things. Okay, Bonnie, so last word. Did you want to say anything?
Just that. No, I mean, it's dream work. I just dream client kept coming up. I'm like, something you had said is, maybe people can't keep up. And I'm like, that's the beauty of it. Yeah, dream clients.
Exactly. Yeah. Keyword is dream client. Okay. You don't want anybody and everybody, right? Because energy have to match. And I'm just taking people who have like a positive energy, and also they want to transform themselves. Why? Because they can transform others. That's those people I want to help. So yeah, if you are like that, please connect with Bonnie, connect with me, and connect with people, whatever. Go to my post and see a lot of people, because I love referring people, because everybody's so amazing that I love everybody's friend. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. And this is going to be on the podcast. I'm trying. So go to Keli's Being You as well. So see you tonight or see you next time. Okay. Take care. Thank you, Bonnie, for here, and everybody being here. I'm so grateful, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Yay!
Thank you.
Shine your own light. Bye.